Welcome to TestDriller virtual class on economics. This platform has been carefully designed to help students understand the rudiments of economics as a subject while sitting for the exam. This introductory class is to bring to light and uncover the ideas on the major topics the students are to focus on while preparing for the exam, since most students find it difficult to interpret diagrams and solve mathematical questions on economics. Before I proceed, we are going to take a look at the structure of the economics WASSCE syllabus. The economics WASSCE syllabus cut across various topics, which are definition of economics, production, economic system, basic tools of economic analysis, theory of demand, theory of supply, theory of consumer behavior, theory of price determination, theory of production, theory of cost and revenue, market structure, business organization, distributive trade, population, labor markets, agriculture, industry and industrialization, national income, money and inflation, financial institution, public finance, economic growth and development, economic integration, international economic organization, and major natural resources. When a student is to sit for the exam, the student will be served two papers. The structure of how the WASSCE economics questions looks like are divided into two papers. We have the paper 1 and the paper 2. The paper 1 contains 50 objective questions which we cut across various topics, and the students are expected to choose from option A to D. The paper 2 is the theoretical part, which is further divided into two sections, which are section A and section B. Section A deals with mathematical economics, in which the students are expected to answer one question out of two. The mathematical questions are majorly based on the following topics. 1. Basic tools for economic analysis, which the student are to focus on measure of central tendency and dispersion, bar charts and pie charts. 2. A theory of demand and supply, in which the student are to focus on solving elasticity. 3. The theory of price determination, which students are to focus on equilibrium. 4. International trade, in which the students are to focus on balance of payment, balance of trade, and terms of trade, also interpreting visible and invisible import and export in order to determine the balance on current account. 5. Market structure, diagram of monopoly and perfect market with interpretation. 6. Theory of cost and revenue, interpretation of cost to determine how a firm maximizes profit or in equilibrium. 7. Production possibility curve, interpretation of the curve using graph. 8. Theory of consumer behavior, interpretation of total utility, average utility and marginal utility. 9. Theory of production, interpretation of total products, average product and marginal products. 10. Population, interpretation using formulas on total population, growth rates, net migration, and applying the theories of population. 11. National income, using the concept formulas to interpret the required question. This section B is a written section in which the students are expected to answer 3 questions out of 6, therefore making all the questions to be answered in both section A and section B to be 4 out of 8 questions. This section B are based on the following percentage according to the most occurrence as shown below. The first one is money and inflation with the highest percentage of 7.67, international trade 6.72, demand 6.6, theory of production 5.42, national income 5.31, financial institutions 5.19, public finance 5.07, business organizations 4.06, population and labor market 4.48, market structure 3.77, theory of cost and revenue 3.54, definition and scope of economics 3.42, the theory of supply 3.07, the theory of consumer behavior 2.95, economic development and planning 2.71, industry and industrialization 2.48, agriculture 2.49, theory of price determination 2.27, distributive trade 2.24, basic tools of economic analysis 1.77, economic system 1.65, international economic coordination 1.53, economic integration 1.53, business organization 1.3, theory of unemployment 0.94, major natural resources 0.83, and financial institutions 0.24. As we can see, the highest in the section B is money and inflation, which has 7.67, while the lowest in the section B question is financial institutions, which has 0.24. I think with these tips, we believe this information will help students get prepared for the exam in order to perform better and obtain excellent results. In our next episode, we will be bringing you more detailed questions on economics and also simplifying it further according to the Chief Examiner's reports. Thank you.